JJ, just how, as you came off spring, a lot of momentum, just how did you kind of harness that and carry that over? What are you trying to do in a room that's full of receivers that could probably start in this place?
I just want to stand out, not playing a lot last year, coming back, having a year under my belt, knowing the offense, just being able to go 100%, knowing what I got to do, knowing my assignments.
I believe you had 84 yards or something in the spring game. Just from the spring and kind of a couple days into fall camp, what are some of the big takeaways that you took away from spring, and what are the things that you kind of have a really heavy emphasis on your development just through a couple days of fall camp?
Really just learning the offense, just being comfortable with the scheme, knowing what I have to do, just getting comfortable with the guys around me.
Obviously, last year, sitting around waiting your turn is tough when you're used to playing a bunch in high school. Just what did you learn about yourself while you were trying to wait and get better?
That I'm really patient. Standing behind Mingo, Bray, Drummond, I just had to be patient. I knew my time was coming, so I just had to be patient.
Just to that, having those guys here last year that each kind of try and sit under the learning tree, as they say, just, and waiting your turn, but trying to learn as much as you could from those guys when it was.
Oh, yeah. Like at practice, I learn off those guys. Like, they tell me, like, tips and how to maneuver in the offense, and I take those tips and I put it out there on the field, and it shows. So I take a lot from those guys.
Catching a couple touchdowns today, I noticed there.
Yeah.
What does that kind of do for your confidence, and how much has that kind of impacted your mindset and all that good stuff?
Oh, it impacted me well. Like, just catching touchdowns is a good feeling. I haven't caught a touchdown since high school, so it feels good.
You got a very competitive quarterback room over there between Luke and Jackson. What do you think of the competition between the guys? What's your relationship like with them?
My relationship with both of them is pretty well. I don't think neither has the upper hand right now. I think they're both going at it. It's going to be a strong battle.
And the last one, how has you talked about the recovery being back out there and how good it is to catch touchdowns? What kind of role has Lane Kiffin played in you developing and getting back to where you are? What's your relationship kind of like with him?
My relationship is pretty good. Just knowing that he brought me in, just knowing he can count on me, I think I could be one of those guys that could play.
Having faced this secondary personally, what can a lot of teams expect when facing this secondary come season time?
Speed. I think speed is our answer. Speed.
Seemed like after a couple of your touchdowns today, Mingo and Heath were your hype men out there running around. There's a lot of vocality, a lot of loud guys in that room. What does that mean to you as one of the younger guys, just kind of working your way up?
It just means that anybody can just take responsibility and be one of those guys, no matter what age you are, no matter what year you're in. If you can go out there and ball out, you can be one of them playmakers.
Just first day of fall pads. I got what fall pads. Just kind of just how did it feel, and just knowing that you're this close to the season.
Feels good. Feels good. It feels like a long time. Season's around the corner. School is starting. It's getting hotter. Can't wait. Thank you.